platform. And what we did is, instead of having 4 wheels like most cars, we gave it 6. It gives you a little more flexibility going over terrain. You get stuck with 1 wheel, you can always pick it up, drive on 5 or potentially 4. And we sort of did a proof of concept. Can you build a vehicle and control it, do the control algorithm? So we have what's called Ackermann steering, which is what your regular cars have. And then we do vector control. So for example, if you point forward, the vehicle will go forward, but if you twist and point in a direction, the vehicle will twist its body and then drive in that direction. And it's again vector
While
control.
it's still facing forward or something?
Right, so for example, if I do not twist and I just put in let's say a 30-degree vector, the vehicle will just move at 30 degrees, keeping the body straight.
What's the advantage of this?
If you're going through over terrain, if you're doing Ackermann steering, you're always changing, but if you keep your reference frame, your rotational reference frame still, you can kind of do this around the terrain. Okay. And sometimes it's easier to go over obstacles if you do Ackermann steering, you have to follow a particular radius. But if you crab, you can get around it too. Also, if you are, for example, this was an idea for an observation bubble. So the crewman would lie on the ground, stick their head in the air, and then you can lower the whole chassis up to a rock. But if you wanted to look at different parts of the rock, you can potentially pivot around a particular point off. So that's what that rotation helps you.
Oh, okay.
So there are 6 identical driving modules. We have an active suspension that it's in series with a just passive suspension, shock and damper like a regular car. But what the active allows us to do is allows us to change the set point of the suspension. So that's how we can lower and raise the whole vehicle. So for example, to clear an obstacle, you could raise a vehicle. Or if you need the crewman to get on the vehicle, you can actually put it on the ground, or you pick up an implement that's on the ground that way.